Hey guys, so we're starting off today with J.4, which is our first skill. I'm going to click on it in my assignment. It's dealing with bar graphs, so we'll see if we need the whiteboard or not. So I check two things first. I first check that I'm on the right skill, J.4, and then next is that I check that my name is up there in the top corner. Remember, randomly generated problem, so mine might look different than yours. All right. So, just in case I need my whiteboard, I'm ready. Okay. I've got bird sightings in the park. So I look at a bar graph and then I ask which table shows the same. So we're used to seeing in tables like this, it has everything broken down, but this one, it also gives us a bar graph to kind of compare. So if I look at my bar graph, bird sightings in parks, the parks are down here, the number of birds are along this side. And then here I have two tables that go along with it. So falcons are in the light blue and hawks are in this like lavender lilac color, the purplish. So for mountain park, based on this, I'm just gonna do mountain park. Falcon equals 40 because I look here and I go up and it goes to 40. And then hawks go all the way up to the top of the graph, which is 100. Okay. So then for north side park, it has 100 falcons and 60. And then for Hillview Park, we have only 20 falcons and 40 hawks. I'm guessing that one's probably closer to the city, but I don't know. Okay, so I basically made my own table to kind of compare my data. So I'm looking 40, 100, 40, 100. Okay, so both of them have the correct data for Mountain Park. For Northside Park, we have 160, 160. Okay, those both check out. But here they have the data reversed. So one, it says 20 and then 40. The other says 40 and then 20. So we got to check. So falcons are the light blue, and that's 20. So which one says 20 in the falcons? Okay, the orange one. So I click on it and I hit submit. So going through and making my own bar graph or my own table on my whiteboard actually really helped. So I'm going to go ahead, make my picture a little bit smaller, and so I can make more tables, because that helped me make sure I knew where the data was coming from. Okay, so this is a beanbag toss. The lavender is hits, the orange is misses. So it's who hit it and who didn't. So I'm just gonna use their first name. So we've got Kim, Tim, Danny, and Heather. Now notice mine is not as fancy as the others, but it's good enough to help me get my data down. All right. And then I'm gonna do, since I have hits first, I'm gonna do hit and miss. Okay. So Aunt Kim was the same. So 70 and 70. That's kind of impressive that it was exactly the same. Cousin Tim, making sure I'm looking at my bar graph here and not at one of the tables, because that wouldn't give me the right information. We go up on the hit to 40. And then he missed a lot more, 80 times. Okay, cousin Danny, wow, he hit a lot more. So he hit 40 times and he only missed 10 times. But he also threw a lot less than some of the others. Cousin Heather hit 70 times and 90 times she missed. Okay, so now I check my work. So both the orange table and the green table have Aunt Kim correct, and they also have cousin Tim correct. They also have cousin Danny correct. And now it comes down to cousin Heather, but we can look, cousin Heather didn't have the same number both times. She went up, so it's going to be the green one this time. I'm going to do one more of these with you, and then I'm going to let you do these on your own, because as soon as you understand how the table works, it becomes kind of easy. All right, so the West Farm in Idaho kept track of the market prices of its crops each year. Well, that's smart. So it has the crops down at the bottom, and then the prices on the side in dollars. And then it has the different years, so 2003 and 2004. So now it asks a question about the table itself. In 2003, which crop cost more per, and this is CWT, which is what we were told. All right, so in 2003, so I'm looking at the purple data, which crops cost the most per? Well, plums cost 25 in 2003, so I'm going to say plum equals 25. Okay. Blue grass seed cost 70. Remember, I'm only looking at the pink because it's in 2003. And peaches cost 35. So all I did to get those numbers was I looked at the color that matched 2003 and went up and found whatever line it was on. Now I could have looked and seen easily that bluegrass seed was the most, but this way I double checked my work. And notice they don't put them in order. It doesn't go plums first and then bluegrass seeds, so make sure you read them and then hit submit. Okay guys, enjoy. This should be a pretty good one for you guys to do on your own. Hopefully you can get through as many questions as you can. All right, bye guys.